feeling good. But I had started on the franchise thing on here. I like this one better. But I'm just doing something to do with content right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy FBCP863, Fat Boy Can't Play, Conspiracy Gaming. Just doing a little, the quick game of bullshit.
With one solid performance to kick things off, the press wanted to know if and how we could keep that up.
I don't know who that is watching, but I appreciate it.
But it was still the preseason, and little did I know the impact my answer would have down the road.
Goddamn shame.
I got a note the assistant GM wanted to see me a few weeks later.
Oh my God.
Might be in trouble, but turned out to be something totally different. The assistant GM made his notes and thanked me. You can imagine my surprise when I read later that we'd actually signed him. The next day, we were doing the meet and greet in the locker room when Coach came in and told us to suit up. We had a training plan, and once we had our cleats laced up and our helmets on, we hit the practice field.
All right, fellas, listen up. Last practice of the week. We've had a good week so far. Let's make sure we finish the same way. We got a game on Sunday. This is a must-win for us.
You've got one shot left. We are going for gold. Strap them up. Pull up your big boy britches. This is for gold.
Man, I swear every time I get to the last one, it always do this. Ain't that some issue? Bullshit, y'all. The last time I did, I was on the Bears and I had a challenge like this and I couldn't get the last one, and I just said fuck it. They kicked me off the team. I gotta do it. And we go, the boys. What they call it, the hips. All that noise, man. Yes, sir.
The pressure is on. This one is for the gold.
Come on, bro. Every time, bro. I'm trying. Oh, no. Oh, I just messed up. I accident. Oh,
The drills had shown us adding top-tier talent was
They're gonna
only
kick me.
one part of the formula.
I didn't mean
We
to
still
hit
had work to do. We were under the microscope, and I'd have to maintain my confidence if we were going to make a good showing at our first regular season game.
They'll kick me off the team after this game, watch.
Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now you see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time. Brees now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 23-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brees. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Breeze now. Throw left side complete. It's White. He'll have a first down past the 4. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. 45-yard line. Now Breeze again. And Josh Hill has it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Probably should have did.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them
I'm
something
starting to
to
realize
build
that
on
I'm
and
X
maybe
trigger,
turn the
X
tide.
button happy. Like I'm trigger happy with X button.
Breeze will try again on second down. That's going to be caught by Nick Malone. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And 7. Again, it's Breeze. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd and 1. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Take it in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So here we are, Charles, the dawn of a new season, and you start looking around at teams that you might think are Super Bowl worthy. I think the discussion begins and ends really with this crew right here, because they're putting together quite an assortment of talent on offense.
And I'm starting to wonder a little bit, partner, is this team playing a little bit of possum right now? In other words, not trying to show everything they've got too early, because they let us watch a few practices and they look a little sloppy to me. I wonder if they're a team that feels like they've already arrived and they can just turn it on when the season begins, because let's face it, it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of talent. So can they put it all together? Can the chemistry develop? And will they be ready to go when the season begins? They've got to pick up the pace in practice from what I've seen.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. 8 yards. And that will be incomplete. McKellar Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is going to be incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front, let go and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. On the Buccaneer, pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run with White. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance.
Not no Saints on the Bucks.
Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They not. They only got 1-7. What are you talking about? Do hashtags work on YouTube? I said, do hashtags work on YouTube? They do?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Saints,
but I ain't gonna lie, they running down on me, bro. They walking down on me like puppies.
About the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. 5 yards, a good run.
They definitely finna kick me off for the Bucks again, bro. Watch.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Breeze.
I don't know. Me and Rich was talking about that. It's always crazy. Like, it's always one viewer that you don't know who it is.
Get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Vecchio on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Vecchio is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want... And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Freeman. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
At the Saints' 6-yard line.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. He may be lucky to
I'm
have
not
that
talking
back.
as much because my fiance is working right now. She wasn't home.
They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
Trying to be as
That
quiet
one
as
ended up
possible.
incomplete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Nigga, what is you? Yeah, they kick you gone. He's
A
gone.
lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, he's gone.
Takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but able to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach,
I don't know what's going on
some
today, guys.
disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. That's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on.
My name is
Keep
Fat
this
Boy
team
King, play
up.
for real.
I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completed, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, here's White. Now White lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Yes, sir.
But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
And they get the ball
All right,
right
we will
back.
save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the
Oh, no, I
action
get the
here
ball.
in the third.
Oh, that's
We'll
why I
see
kicked
if
out.
Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
You got to show out. Yeah, they are.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
What?
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, right? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now the third down throw
There you go,
incomplete
bro.
as well. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game.
Bro.
That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone,
You were doing a horrible job,
the
bro.
exact same thing. They're so fundamentally
You're supposed to be
sound,
sharp,
it's hard to execute
and you
against
keep.
them.
Now on 4th down here, that pass not to pay.
Can you bring me my freezer out the freezer?
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably.
Hey, I can tell you, I can guarantee you 100% when this game over with, he's finna get pulled in the office again.
On first down, Breeze. Looking left sideline.
I said I can guarantee you when this game over with, he's gonna get pulled in the office again. No, it's not. It's just he deserved to get his ass pulled from the way I'm playing.
Turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points.
He's gonna destroy this damn straw.
That would feel disappointing.
Ain't no other straws in there?
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action, Breeze. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of
Can't use it, they destroyed it. Oh my God. My bad, y'all. Yep, lost a viewer. Lost a viewer.
Complete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Take it in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He was trying to find O.J. Howard. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 2nd down. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
2nd and 3. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Man.
It's been the story all night long, hasn't it?
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Completion left side to Miller. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right, get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
He tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go to the ball and ends up getting a sack.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's got this down to the 35. And Saints first down there on a gain of 11. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough for him to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hate?
Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 35 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead.
That's some bullshit.
As strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it's sometimes hard to appreciate how really fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
You garbage, bro. Just know you don't have a job. Just know that
when you leave, you don't here to start the drive. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
First down.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They run. Devontae Freeman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big moves towards the end zone.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we
That's
talk
crazy.
about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
Trying to call me
It's really
fat.
difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you
You the only one
to mass
watching.
enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The New Orleans
Nope,
offense
I need to.
take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Man,
Have a first down.
y'all really let that man go like that, bro. That don't make no sense. That is, man, I don't believe that.
Flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
All right.
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They go play action here on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now pass complete here to Sanders. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
These guys are running offense, but you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back situations, they are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now left side on the swing pass. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Bucs' 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Opting to run again here with White. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And a fast footwork by White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they will take a knee here. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And they take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Well, my friend,
I'm almost positive they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight.
For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season. The first
now it's 3 watching.
And you know, all eyes were watching.
Now the game over.
Was excited. The football was back.
What's up, everybody? I don't know who on here, but hey, appreciate you checking in. I just got Molly. I ain't gonna say Molly Watt, but I ain't didn't play very well. Yep.
The assistant GM
calling me in the office now.
Agitated after our first game loss.
Lost one view.
Plan to turn things around before the next one.
He ain't kicking me out like I thought he was going to.
He was already on the phone when I saw myself out. And by the end of the day, they sealed the deal.
Say what?
Didn't your offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
There have been some great nicknames in the NFL. The Steel Curtain, the greatest show on turf, but we decided actions spoke louder than words.
Now it's only one watching. Yeah, I'm getting off of here, bro. That wasn't good. Yeah, I'll check in later, y'all.